Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet.
Hi, Save with Crypto here. So there's one thing you can guarantee with Bitcoin, is it never does what you want it to. So last week, everyone was thinking it was going to go to 100K. Everyone thought like Friday was going to be the day, and it just didn't happen, did it? Got very, very near, and then it came back down a little bit. I think there's a few newbies today thinking like, oh my God, Bitcoin's crashed. So yeah, okay, it's come down from Friday to where we are. It's about 4%, just over 4%. It's come down. So it's actually back at the price it was at last Thursday, which is like 4 days ago. And if you bear in mind from the US election, we went up 43%, so it's just a little pullback, isn't it? It did kind of mess up a video I was making this morning because I was doing one for the Stonksy channel, and it just didn't do what I wanted it to. I'll show you actually because it's quite funny. Okay, so here we are on Monday, the 25th of November. Now, over the weekend, Bitcoin did have a bit of a slump. We were hoping to get over 100K on Friday. It just never happened. And the price came down to about 95.8. It's now back again. And I think it might go for the 100K this week. So let's check it out with Stonksy. So let's first of all look on the 1 minute time frame. And at the moment it's showing no trade. Okay. Now on the 1 hour time frame, it's still red. Now as soon as this goes green, I'm going to go long. So basically at this point I was deciding to sort of ignore Stonksy. Well, not ignore, but kind of front run the idea of Stonksy and maybe think about sort of going into a little long position. And I'm really pleased I didn't. It did look like it was going to go green, but it didn't. Stonksy knew better than me. And indeed, at the start of New York Open, it had a right dump. So I was thinking of going long up here, and then it came down like nearly 4%. That's huge for Bitcoin. Anyway, question is that starting to bounce? Well, clearly it did not. It came down as low as like 94,400, and at the moment it's about 94,867. So has it found a bottom here? Possibly, but it could go lower, couldn't it? What I'm looking at is my moving averages, my EMAs, exponential moving averages, which are these things here. I'm looking at these on the 5 minute time frame because at the moment moving averages are pretty much in the order red, cyan, yellow, green. That is a 5, 9, 21 and 55 EMA. Now the important thing with these EMAs is when the yellow and green cross over, you normally see quite big moves. So for example, today at about midday, we saw that yellow cross underneath the green, which signifies it's going to go bearish, and it did indeed come down quite a lot. So what I want to see here, first of all, is that red move above the cyan, and then them both to get above the yellow, and the red to go up here. At that point, the yellow will probably cross the green, and we'll go back up, but it's not yet. Now, it might do that with the Asia Open tonight, or it could just carry on dumping. But it does look like this is starting to flatten out a bit and become a bottom, doesn't it? So I think we're going to see more of a green day tomorrow. Now, the interesting thing today is Ethereum's done pretty well. It did have a little bit of a dump when Bitcoin came down, but overall it's up on the day. And as I pointed out the other day, if you look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, what I drew the other day was what I thought might be the bottom for Ethereum versus BTC. Now this is looking at it on the 4 hour time frame, and oddly enough with this you're seeing these green and yellow EMAs cross over, and they did cross over today at midday, implying more of an uptrend for the price of Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. So it looks likely that Ethereum might outperform Bitcoin for a few days, and of course that will take altcoins with it. Anyway, at the moment, Bitcoin is getting a right battering, actually. I'm wondering if this trend line here could extend up to there, say. If that was valid, then if it broke that, that's going to be terrible. So yeah, it's all looking pretty grim, actually, I must admit. I mean, zooming out, it's hardly a surprise, is it? We've been going up in a mental fashion, really. So I don't know. Maybe we won't get the 100k just yet. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And while you're down there, make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. For full transparency, I'm a bit ill at the moment. I've got like a really bad sore throat and I'm finding it a bit hard work to do these videos. So I will get more into the swing of things in the next few days, hopefully, when I start feeling a bit better. For the moment, I'm a bit sort of a bit husky, I suppose. But I really would appreciate it if you did like the video and you were subscribed to the channel. All right, take care.
Save with Crypto is a totally dope YouTube channel. Many of you know that I always have my mind on my money and my money on my mind. If it's flipping crypto, I'm Blofin, be the best crypto flipper in the world. Whatever it is you do, you have to master your craft. Everyone should own Bitcoin, maybe a whole Bitcoin. There are no fun if the homies can't have none. The thing is, you don't get respect if you don't deserve it. Save with Crypto deserves the ultimate respect. Do like all his videos. Subscribe with notifications on all. And above all, tell your friends.